Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper here in the pipe rest again. This is the first pipe I've had, I think, I was thinking about it, the first pipe I've had in the pipe rest in this entire summer. Most of my pipes have been on the go, so most if not all. But smoking my Peterson 314 with the P-lip on it. Not a big fan of the P-lip, but you know, it is what it is. Picked this up earlier this year, and I've always admired these. I saw Onion smoking one, and I think Pat was smoking one at one time, Pal and Piper. So I decided to pull the trigger and get one. I'm glad I did. I'll probably get some more of these, maybe not with quite such severe bend in it. I like that look, but I don't really like it as far as my daily smoker or my smoker period. But in it, I'm smoking some Great Expectations, which is a mixture of Lane 1Q and BCA. Some ginger beer, sorry, brain fart. But I am back in the saddle again. I would say there's not a whole lot going on, but there is. There always is, at least for now. Kind of getting the itch to get back in the forge, but I haven't had time to do that right now. I have got some honey not too long ago, about a month ago, about 80 pounds of honey off our hives, and now goldenrod, which is in here in Michigan, I don't know where all it grows in the U.S. or around the world for that matter, but goldenrod's like, a lot of people consider it a weed, but it's a weed with yellow flowers on it, and it blooms this time of year. And this is late summer for us, early spring, and that's the last hurrah for the bees as far as what they bring nectar in off of. So waiting for that to get done here in a couple weeks so I can pull that honey off as well. And yeah, because people are just buying it up. I can't keep it. I can't keep honey, and people want it. So, which is nice. You know, I love having a hobby, just like the forging, where, you know, my hobby produces something that somebody wants. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, if you don't have a hobby, something that produces something somebody wants, that's not worth having. I'm not saying that at all. But it is kind of cool, you know, when you're done doing what you're doing and somebody's like, I love that, would you sell it to me? So anyway, that's going on right now. And I am having a problem. This is that Peterson lighter that I got, and Pat's going to say I told you so. But this is that Peterson lighter that I got in Chicago, and for some reason when I light it now, okay, now that's the first time it's had a decent flame for a while, but for some reason that flame is getting smaller and smaller. Now I thought this was Old Boy when I bought it, because I don't know my lighters enough, you guys. And I mean, I spent $100 on this, so buying an Old Boy, when I found out how much those prices were, I'm like, yeah, I'll probably never own an Old Boy. But I was surprised, and Pat said that I might have some problems with this. So yeah, unfortunately I'm starting to, so we'll see if that's a permanent problem or if that'll fix itself. So I drop it on the floor, that'll help. Other than that, got a lot of projects going on right now. If you've been watching my channel, you know that we bought a house last year and tore it down because it had been damaged in a fire. We're waiting right now for an excavator to come and pull it all out of the foundation so we can separate the steel from what's not steel, and put what goes in the dumpster, what goes to the scrapyard to the scrapyard. We kicked back up our bathroom remodel that we started in our upstairs 2 years ago. Yes, I said 2 years. For some reason that project just stalled. And the same thing happened to us in our last house. As a bathroom was not often used, and yeah, so we started that back up. We're doing that. My wife just put in a huge flower bed type thing in front of our house because there's just nothing there. We had to rip the old bushes out because they were growing underneath the underneath our porch, and we didn't want it to start damaging the porch. So, but because we're doing that, now we have to put new supports where the porch is at because we don't like the way the old ones look. So we'll be doing that and staining the concrete out front to seal that from getting winter ice, water and ice in it. Got a few things going on, guys. But managing to, grab a pipe here and there and kind of keep up with life. The ME job's done now. I do miss it a little, but not like, oh, I don't know if I made the right decision. I will tell you, hang on, I gotta grab my collider. I will tell you that, and I don't mean to be graphic, you guys. I'm gonna put a graphic warning here. I should anyway. But when I made the decision not to work the ME anymore, 2 of my last 3 cases, I could smell from the driveway. Pause for dramatic effect. So that made me happy that I don't have to deal with any of that anymore. And I will tell you, I thought about doing another video, but I know I've done 1, maybe 2 videos on the Michigan Draw, what I call the Michigan Draw. That has been my friend in pipe smoking. It very, very much so has been my friend in pipe smoking. If you've not been with me for a while, what the Michigan Draw is where when you get, I tend to get, I don't get tongue bite, but my tongue just gets saturated, right? And I get too strong of draws. But I don't want to buy a pipe specifically made to bring more air in. I think is it Magic Inch or something like that? Excuse me. And I tried it, I didn't like it. So this Michigan Draw is basically when you put the stem in your mouth and you just keep your mouth open just a little bit on one side or the other or both of your stem. So instead of clamping your lips down on it and just drawing on the pipe, you leave your lips kind of relaxed. And it allows a little bit of air to come in. And man, has that made a difference for me as far as 1, tasting my tobaccos, but 2, not burning my tongue out. And I don't do it all the time. But it sure does help, so. Other than that, you guys, just taking a little break. I've got a presentation to do tonight for our County Fire Association, and then I'll be on to this weekend and work on other projects. So, taking the time while I got it. But, guys, I hope we all are doing well. Until next time, you take care.